Hi everyone, welcome to Minecraft Daily 261. I'm JC and today is Thursday the 24th of May 2012. So the big news today is that Snapshot number 12W21A is out. There's actually quite a lot of cool stuff in this snapshot, so I don't think I'm going to have time to talk about anything else today. First off, the biggest, most noticeable thing that people have found is that there's these pyramid structures or temples in the desert with all sorts of hidden loot and stuff going on in them. Very interesting indeed. And that's on top of new desert villages that they've added. We were just talking about biome-specific villages in the question of the day the other day, and now we have some for the desert, so that's very cool indeed. There's a couple of little things, like the graph has been removed in the F3 mode. Minecarts apparently accelerate a bit more when you're sitting in them now, and also you can select layered snow in creative mode. Also, with the default ban command, you can actually give a reason now for why you're banning someone. I really wish I could do that here on YouTube when I block people. Slimes have apparently gone crazy and now split up more and more when you attack them instead of dying, so that's a bit worrying. Not entirely sure if that's intentional or not yet. Also, dispensers have been tweaked yet again. They can now dispense water and lava using buckets loaded into them, which is very interesting. I imagine this will probably replace having water blocks behind pistons and stuff. Now you can just have a bucket of water in a dispenser. Sandstone stairs have been added, as well as stars being tweaked, which I talked about yesterday. The return to the old golden apple recipe, as I also mentioned yesterday, is actually in addition to the newer one. So there's now two types of golden apple, one with nuggets, one with blocks of gold. New effect given to the old recipe, however, is that they now give regeneration 4, resistance and fire resistance, so that's very cool indeed. It turns out that the new block he teased that had been suggested on Reddit is the ender chest. So this is basically a chest that you can make out of an ender eye and obsidian, and if you make more than one, then every single ender chest will have the same contents. So it's a bit like an extra dimension. You can put an item into one chest, go to another chest somewhere else and take the same item out of it. Another interesting thing is that in multiplayer, this chest has the same contents for every single player, so you can't really put your prized possessions in it, as somebody else might just take them out somewhere else. Also, due to its extra dimensional properties, if every single ender chest in existence is destroyed, then the contents of it still exist. So if you build a new one, the contents will still be there. Also, they emit purple particles and light, which is pretty cool. So on to the much anticipated trading with villagers. The new currency is actually emeralds. Yes, the ore is red. They're going to be changed into green later on. Not much more to say, however, they do sometimes sell you bottles of enchanting and chainmail, which is extremely cool. And also the different villager professions comes into play a bit more, as they tend to offer different items and prices depending on what they are. The gravel texture has also changed. A lot of people don't seem to like it. I actually do like it quite a lot. It looks a bit more like separate stones rather than just a jumble of pixels. Empty buckets will now stack up to 16 and work in a similar way to empty bottles. And finally, but definitely not least, boats now break lily pads when they hit them and not vice versa. So that's very good news indeed for sailing across swamps. So that's all I've got time for today. Back with a normal show tomorrow with videos and question of the day and all of that business. However, let us know in the comments which new feature in the snapshot you think is the coolest and discuss it with your fellow viewers. I'll put a link in the description to all of the details, as well as my Twitter, my Facebook and my Steam group. If you find these videos useful, remember to thumbs up, and you can also subscribe for more by clicking this button up in the corner. Feel free to leave your own Minecraft videos as video responses, and you can also help the show out by telling all of your Minecrafting friends to come and watch as well. And I will see you tomorrow.